Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to talk about how often you should be reviewing your estate plan and how often you should be updating it. Part 1, how often should you review your estate plan? Don't let more than 3, but definitely not more than 5 years go by without at least looking through your estate plan and making sure it still makes sense for you and for your beneficiaries. As far as reviewing your estate plan more often, if there have been any additions to your family, that's a good time to review your estate plan and make sure they are included and that it still functions the way you'd like to. On the flip side to that token, if any of your beneficiaries have passed away or any of your power people, so your power of attorney, your trustee, your personal representative, if anybody that we've named, even if they're person number 2 or number 3 in line, if any of them pass away, become incapacitated, you've had a falling out, they've moved really far, whatever the option is that makes you want to change in order, that's a really good time to review your estate plan. Moving on to the second part of the question, when should I update my plan? So some of the first category is going to apply. If there are new beneficiaries that you want to include, if there are beneficiaries you no longer want to include, if some of your power people have passed away, or you're no longer friends, or you have better people who are closer to you, both mentally, physically, and you want to include them, that would be a really good time to do an estate plan update. If you have found any egregious errors or things that you just didn't like at all, those are obviously really good triggers for doing an estate plan update. I will say the final big category of when you should make an update to your estate plan is if the description, the way you've laid things out as far as distribution has changed drastically. And what I mean by that is, let's say you created your trust and you made distributions for your then 45-year-old son who is going to get distributions over his lifetime. But since that was created, he's now a fully functioning member of society. You no longer want to put all those restrictions on him and you want him to get his money sooner. So you're going to change so that way he gets all of his distributions once you pass away, or you're going to stagger it differently. That would be a really good time to make an update to your estate plan. So if any of these conditions exist, I recommend at a minimum review your estate planning documents. If they still work the way you want, that's great. No need to do anything. Review it again in a couple of years or the next time there's a big change. But if after reviewing it, you realize there are some changes that need to be made, do not write on your estate planning documents. I cannot stress this enough. Writing on a document in the eyes of the court is revoking it entirely, which is almost never the person's intent. Rather than accidentally revoking your documents, write it on a separate sheet of notebook paper or Post-it, and then go sit down with an estate planning attorney to talk about the changes and then have the attorney properly draft the change. That's it for this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.